We're back working on the S3 today. We kind of got a lot going on. We're changing out the oil. We're gonna put on the mid pipe, and also the wing we had on it did not stick well. Whatever tape it came with, we're gonna have to reapply that. But checking out the front, we got the front all dialed in, besides fixing this dent there. But got the logos on, got the underside all on. And today we're gonna change out the oil. We're just gonna take a vacuum and pull it, fluid extractor, pulling it out through the dipstick so I don't have to like lift the whole car up and do all that. But we should have most of it done besides getting on the hood, which might be later in this video. We'll see. This is gonna be my first time using this pump. I've never actually used it, just recently got it, but didn't even film this. I got the new spark plugs and ignition coils in. I don't think it had a misfire, but I don't know if they've ever been replaced, so I just thought I'd do it anyways. But I'm gonna take out the dipstick, shove that end of the extractor down into the dipstick, and then just start pumping it out. I probably won't film it because it's not that interesting, so I'll just cut to me filling it up with oil. Just got all the oil out, filled it up about 3/4 of the way. I haven't actually checked how the oil looks yet. I'll probably, when I check the filter, I'll see how good it is, but I don't know. This video is kind of more laid back than the other ones. Kind of like a maintenance video, fixing all the little stuff, but hopefully I can get the exhaust on later today, and then the wing also. So I guess I'll get into filling up the oil. Got it all good to go. Oil is up to the right height. Changed out the filter, some tape for this, and then probably give you a before and after on the exhaust, because hopefully I'll put that on in the next bit when I head off to school. I just recently got this scanner. I'm still kind of learning how to use it and all that, but I've been going through, I reset the transmission values, so smoother shifts and all that, and reset the engine oil. Now I'm gonna go through all the other, I might do a ECU reset for the motor and all that, so it's should run better, idle better. Going through right now, I'm good on fault codes, but picked up some double-sided tape. Now I'm gonna get up that wing. I'm gonna hold off on the wing for now, as I brought my car in to get an alignment. This is how we look in on the toe camber.
We gotta adjust this thing.
All right, back at the house. Figured out we have a bent tie rod, so I ordered up 2 new tie rods for each side. Gonna have to lift it up, probably do one side at a time, unless I just jack up the whole front at once. But gonna lift it up, get the jacks on, and then hopefully I can fix the exhaust today. Put on that mid pipe, delete, get it sounding right. And then I'm thinking I might paint match the mirrors to the rest of the car, the stock car. Just paint them with the car. And then also, I have little triangles down here that fit in here that I missed when I painted the rest of the bumper. So I'm gonna have to repaint those. And I thought I might as well just paint match the mirrors. Got the wheel off. Now, looking at the tie rod, it's pretty bent. Tires off. Now we're looking at the tie rod. It is, I honestly don't know how I missed that when I looked over it, but tie rod's bent. Now, gonna unbolt that, try and pull off the outer tie rod. Then I'll go in with the inside, loosen up the inside, take off the inside there. I got the bolt free. Just took a 20 to the bottom, but it's still very tight on there. And also that bolt is very tight. So I took a bit of heat to it. It's helped a little bit, but still struggling to get that off. And then I'm gonna get this off, then pull the tie rod end off. Then I'm gonna slide the boot off to get access to the inner tie rod and then change that out. So probably cut back to getting the end of the tie rod out and then we'll go from there. Bang! Got it freed up. Now going in for that bolt. So I've got a pipe wrench on the inner nut and I'm just using a normal crescent wrench here. Just got back from the hardware store. I got this, I'm renting out this inner tie rod tool. So it's the next day working on this inner tie rod. As you can see, it's an absolute mess. So I just ran out of time yesterday because I'm working with time in between school. So I have high school in the morning and then I have I go to college in the afternoon. So I only have like an hour or two a day to work on this stuff, but I had to go to O'Reilly's like 2 times. One of these I rented had the tool, but it's missing 2 of the pieces that go on it, and then the other one missing the piece to it. So I've been running around getting tools, but then finally just went with the universal and popped it onto this, and it came undone right away. So I'd honestly just go with that method because it's so much easier. But about to pop this one off, then throw on the new one. And I had to reapply the wing, but now it's on there. It's on there right, and it's on there good. So should be able to get on the mid-pipe delete in the next probably day or two, just working with time. But I'm thinking I might paint match the mirror caps to the factory gloss black and maybe the trim. Not sure on that yet, but I have to go back and paint 2 of the pieces on the bumper that I forgot to do the first time. So let's get into it. Now I'm gonna go in to torque it down. Torquing it to 50 pounds. I'm trying to get all straightened up today because I got both the tie rods in, both the inner tie rods and the boots on, and I got them all tightened down. But now I'm trying to get them somewhat straight. I'm really just like eyeballing it to see how to get it straight, because before I was plowing real bad and those other clips. I was plowing real bad. This one I haven't adjusted yet, but it's still kind of towed out. So settling that in, and then it's time to get the exhaust on. This car is almost too quiet right now. So got the mid pipe delete. Gonna get this thing installed right now. All I have to do is I unbolt it on the front of the stock exhaust, and then I have to cut the back end of the exhaust, and then it just slides right in. But it's so quiet from factory that it's almost necessary to do this. Oh my, I finally got it. This was an absolute struggle. So I basically just cut the exhaust clamp. Cut the exhaust clamp because it was so rusted I couldn't get anything on it. But it finally budged, so now I'm gonna unbolt the back, and then I'm gonna have to run and pick up a new exhaust clamp. Kind of like this one here, but it's coming along. So this is how we're looking. We're losing that big old box. So now I just have to take the exhaust clamps, clamp it on both sides, and then we'll get a cold startup. I haven't started the car in like 3 days or something. So true cold start. About to get a cold start up on it. I mean, it ain't that loud, but mid-pipe delete. Got Hayden's car here. It's got an AMG CLA 45. Okay, we got a lot to go over on the Audi, and I'm also gonna work on my E30 for a little bit. I have a 1988 BMW E30, which my cooling system is cooked. So right now I'm just soaking it in some like cleaner to get it cleaned. But right now we're waiting on the hood, and I went up and ordered a new fender because this one is all bent out of shape. And the paint's already bad, so I would have to repaint it anyway, so I just got a whole new one. But driving down the road, I was going to get it aligned. I forgot the engine cover is not bolted on there, and the cover just went flying. We were going down the road. I'll pop in a clip of it after, but going down the road, just woof, flew right up out of the thing. So got a freshie on there, fresh engine cover. The hood should be here in about a day or two. Fender about a day or two. So progress there. And then I'm gonna get working on the cooling system to get that up and going again. Okay, so here's my E30. I just now took out the radiator, and that's kind of what we're dealing with in there, if you can see that. Yeah. So radiator's out. I'm gonna flush some water through all that for a bit, and then I'm gonna clean out this radiator real quick, and then we should be putting it back on. And then I gotta attach the exhaust back on. So got the BMW put back together to a point. The exhaust is obviously not fixed yet, but I'm gonna take that to the exhaust shop tomorrow to get that fixed up, and then we'll see what it sounds like. It's almost time now. Gonna be filling up the system. I haven't really had that much luck with getting all the air out. Just with how the hoses are and all the getting out air from like up in these spots, just pretty hard. So I got a vacuum, which I probably won't film because with the air compressor and all the noise, just not that great. I'm really just looking here to get a vacuum in between here and then letting it sit and hold for a little bit. Make sure I have no leaks, which I should be good. I haven't had any leaks. So filling this up today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be taking it to an exhaust shop, and then probably, well, I ordered new headlights. New headlights on the way. I'm gonna ditch the yellows and get just normal clears, and then I might get clears down here as well. But the plan is to paint match a lot of the paint match the bumper here, and then I might even paint match down the side. But a lot coming on this. Also, I got a lift here. A lift in the garage, which the garage is not yet tall enough, so it's gonna be a bit till getting that up, and then that's gonna make stuff so much easier and hopefully just bigger projects to come. So gonna check back after I get this all filled up. So got it up to like 20 or so vacuum, and then I'm gonna be running some Valvoline coolant. So now all I really do is put the coolant hose in there, and then I open up this valve and it's just gonna start pulling it up. But yeah, all the hoses are kind of like suction down all the air out of them, which is great. Now I'm gonna pull all this through and get it all good to go. Just got some packages in the mail. I bought some USR headlights for the E30, which are actually some clear headlights. Ditching the yellow, but they have projectors, so they should be way better than stock. Whatever ones I have right now with the yellow, it's so bad. I can barely see a thing out at night. But also, carbon hood is here. The vents on the side, vent there. But still waiting on the fender and the wrap. The wrap should be here tomorrow. And then I'm not sure on the fender at the moment. Gonna get on putting these headlights on. And I don't want to put the hood on till I get the fender on, because it's just another thing in the way. But onto the headlights. All these connections absolutely crumbled. Like this one right here just oh geez. Yeah, just crumbled. So I might just have to rewire all this. It looks pretty bad in there, but yeah, these headlights just in a few pieces. Some are sturdy, but others no. This will be an absolute upgrade. I might not be able to get to putting these on today because I might have to rewire all that. Okay, I'm sorry to do this. That will wrap up today's video. So, got the lights all in and wired up. I had to custom the connectors on it, fully disintegrated. So I got these ones put in, and I also didn't end up going with the exhaust guy because he was like trying to do all this stuff and like chop up what was already there, like the part that's good, and I didn't really want to do that. So I ended up fixing it myself with me and my grandpa. We ended up doing it. He did most of the work, but I'll give it a little cold start up so you guys can hear it. I still got to fix some stuff on it to get it sounding just right, but it's getting there. Next video, promise, new fender. The hood's going to be on and it's going to be fully wrapped and then it's done. And then I will be selling it to get a new car, fix up a new car. Let me know what you think on cars I should get. I don't know. I've been looking at like an M2 or M3. One of those would be cool. But we'll be selling this, keeping the BMW. I don't really have much that I'm really going to be doing on this that I can think of. I kind of want to paint match the trim and all that. Paint match the trim, maybe paint match the mirror caps. But after the lights, it's pretty good. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.